Hello, this is Liam from Lazarus Personal Training, the founder of the No Shoe Crew, and this is your sweat on session, and I am having a horrendous hair day. What is happening with my hair? Who knows, but so be it. Today, I've got a step and we are going 90s fitness VHS and we are doing a step circuit. I'm going to get us warmed up and then we'll get into the workout itself. The warm-up consists of ankle rolls to then go into a seated glute stretch to then go into some lateral lunges to warm up the legs correctly. From there we are going into right leg step ups, left leg step ups, shoulder taps on the box, lateral step overs, and then a push up to high knee, alternating the knee every time. We go 30 seconds of work on every station to then go a 30-second rest, and we are repeating that 3 times. So without further ado, let's get into this warm-up. So if we're looking at the ankle roll first, what I want you to do is just sat and just turning that ankle in a circle one way, and then we're going to flip it and take it into the other direction. I'm not entirely sure if this is in frame. I'm going to move back just a touch. So again, rolling that round one way, rolling it the other way, and then from there we switch sides. Our ankle mobility is incredibly important, and we want to make sure that that's feeling as loose and as limber as we possibly can. From there, in a seated position, we're going to go knee over and then just push down and relax. So what we're trying to do here is work on the external rotation of the hip. And again, having the glutes primed and having them ready and in a good position, especially if you've been sat down all day, they probably don't get much of a stretch. So this will be quite a nice thing to do. And then once we've done this, we're going to go into some lateral lunges. So from there, if we come to a standing position, we're just going to step out to a side, sit into that leg, stretching through the groin, back into center, switching to the other side. Again, I am hoping that this is in frame. Who knows? Certainly not me. And then one more each side. From there we go back down to that seated position. Now I'm looking in a mirror to see if I'm in frame. I believe that I am. I think I'm all right. Again, back into those ankle rolls again. And basically all I want you to do with this is just checking that you're feeling okay. From there, switching sides. We take it one way, we take it the other way. Knee comes over. What you might find is that you need a bit of a bigger step to sit into, or a bit of a bigger seat. God, that took a while to think of. To really get this position comfortable. The step that you have might not be as big as the step that I have. Not that I'm bragging. And then from there, switching over. If you notice, I'm keeping hold of my ankle too, to make sure that my foot stays in place. On one side will probably feel a little bit easier than the other side. And then from there we come up, and we go back into those lateral lunges again. And we're just going 3 on each side. Foot's always planting, and take this to whatever distance that you feel comfortable with. From there, stay standing this time round. Just get the ankle rolling one way, ankle rolling back the other way. We switch it over, we roll one way, and we roll the other way. From there, back down into that glute stretch. Knees over. If you need to take the foot out a little bit to get your foot up, that's absolutely fine. So then switch that over. And then from there, back in to those lateral lunges again. If you notice now that that pace is just starting to come a little bit quicker. And then one more each side. All right, so with that, we've just got those legs primed and ready to go. We are now going to get into this workout. So the first thing we go into is a step up on his left side. So if we're ready, in 3, 2, 1, we start this step up. and we're driving through and back down again. Here, I'm keeping my foot planted, my knee stays in a straight line, my core staying tight. Every time that I come up to the top, I'm squeezing my glute. We ideally want to keep the weight over this left foot, so we're not looking to drop back into it. We've got 10 seconds, and then we're going on to the right side. From there, let's switch over. Again, same process. Keeping the weight over now, the right leg. Foot wants to be gripped and clamped into this step. Core stays tight. Every time that we come up to the top, we squeeze the glute hard, squeeze the quad. After this, we're going to go into shoulder taps. Yes. Okay. So from there, down into your box, feet are set back. Hands come side to side. Keeping your core as tight as possible with this. And just repping these out. If you want to make this harder, you can go down to the floor. I'm going to stay on the step. Couple more seconds, then we're going into those lateral step overs. So from there, the lateral step over position is we're on. We're going to step up and over to the side. Keep that moving for me. I've just lost my microphone. Or well. In terms of this position, same thing. The weight wants to be over the foot that's on the step. Nice and light. Shouldn't be like a herd of elephants. Should be quite quick. Quite fluid. From there, we are going into a push-up to high knee. So we come down and disappear behind the box. Up and drive to come back down again. So it's almost a bit of a burpee. I'm going to say it twice there. That was good. And rest on that. We've got 20 seconds long, we've got 30 seconds to rest, and then we do that again. I'm going to sort this mic out. Sorry, microphone.
Activity completed.
It isn't completed. We've got 10 seconds, and then we're going to start again. So that push-up position, as you come down, one foot's going to step forward for the other one to come up and go. Left foot steps on, and then we come back in again. If you notice here, as I'm stepping up, I never really put my other leg down. I'm always trying to stay on the working leg. Let's get the most work out of it. Should be feeling the quads start to fire up. Couple of seconds. Switching over there. Again, every time that we're up to the top, we squeeze that glute. Let's call me Davina McCall. Because she used to have fitness VHSs. Couple of seconds. From here we go back into that shoulder tap position. Again, foot should be clamped into the floor or into the step. Back to shoulder taps. Feet are set, core's tight. Hands come side to side. To scale this, to make it a little bit easier, you can take your feet slightly wider apart. After this, we're going back into those lateral step overs. A couple more seconds. From there, foot starts on, we drive up, so it's almost like a little jump. Again, we're trying to be nice and light with this. Shouldn't be a herd of elephants. And with this one, we should be constantly moving. more seconds through this. And then we go back into that push-up, step-up position. So if I start up here, I'm going to step back, down, push up, left foot forward, right foot forward and knee comes up, left foot comes back, we come down, right foot forward, left foot on and up. Chest comes right down, right foot forward, left foot's on and up. One more of these. From there, left foot forward, right foot on and up. That's that round done. 30 seconds rest and then we go again. So we're just marching through that. If you struggle with a push up, just down into that top position and walk your way back up again. We've got one final round to go and then that's that. Little
Activity completed.
Circuit done. 10 seconds and we get started again. If you get any pain or discomfort out of this, stop and rest and work out why that's happening. Left knee starts this step up, so let's make this a little bit harder and let's go with that high knee for this final round. If you were struggling with that step up position and keeping your weight over your left leg, keep doing the same thing, but if you were finding that was getting a little bit easier, this is how we make it just that little bit harder and add a bit of progression into it. From there we switch legs, same thing, knee drives up, but again every time that I come up I'm squeezing my leg and keeping that going. A couple more seconds out of this. Driving up. After this, we're going to go back into that shoulder tap position. Okay, back down, hands are on, feet are set. Core remains tight and brace. So you want to be squeezing your abdomen, squeezing your bum, controlling your breathing. Nice and steady out of these. Couple more seconds and we go back into those lateral step overs. Back in, so we're on. Again, nice and light, as quick as we can. Almost like a little jump coming off of the leg that's on the step. The foot that's coming to the side is just a marker. It's just to make sure that we touch the ground. Our weight shouldn't be leaving our centre point. And then from there we go back into these push-ups one last time. So, down, left foot, right foot and up, back down, right foot, left foot and up. I'm trying to pick the pace up on this, I want you to follow me. Last couple of seconds, let's get 2 more out. 1 more out. Done. That was a really, really quick step circuit that you could put into action anywhere. If you want to make that harder, stick some dumbbells in hand and it suddenly becomes a lot harder. That has been your sweat on session for this week. I've been Liam from Lazarus Personal Training and I will see you next time.